Good morning. My name is Maureen Chung. Welcome to Daily Devotional of June the 15th. The Bible passage is Numbers chapter 9, verse 15 to 23, and the title is Cloud Watching. On the day, the tabernacle, the tent of the covenant law, was set up. The cloud covered it. From evening until morning, the cloud above the tabernacle looked like fire. That is how it continued to be. The cloud covered it, and at night it looked like fire. Whenever the cloud lifted from above the tent, the Israelites set out. Wherever the cloud settled, the Israelites encamped. At the Lord's command, the Israelites set out, and at his command they encamped. As long as the cloud stayed over the tabernacle, they remained in camp. When the cloud remained over the tabernacle a long time, the Israelites obeyed the Lord's order and did not set out. Sometimes the cloud was over the tabernacle only a few days. At the Lord's command, they would encamp, and then at his command, they would set out. Sometimes the cloud stayed only from evening until morning, and when it lifted in the morning, they set out. Whether by day or by night, whenever the cloud lifted, they set out. Whether the cloud stayed over the tabernacle for 2 days or a month or a year, the Israelites would remain in camp and not set out. But when it lifted, they would set out. At the Lord's command, they encamped, and at the Lord's command, they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. I have often thought how wonderful it would be if I could have a clear indication from God about every step of my life, when to stay put and when to go ahead, when to turn right and when to turn left. Then I would not be making bad decisions. Life would be so simple. The Israelites were fortunate. After their 9-month pause at Mount Sinai, when they built the tabernacle, the Ark of the Covenant, the golden lampstand, the incense altar, the showbread table, all the accessories to hold up the tent, and the bronze altar for animal sacrifice, they had everything in place for worship and listening to God. When the tabernacle was set up, the cloud covered it, representing the presence of God. At nighttime, the cloud looked like fire, giving them light and keeping them warm from the desert cold. God's presence was assuring and visible. I would love to have that in my life. Furthermore, the cloud dictated to them when to go and when to stay. When it lifted from above the tent, they set out. When it settled, they encamped. God controlled their itinerary and their timetable. God decided on how long they encamp at any one location. They would not know why, and they need not ask why. I can imagine a scout troop marching in unison. At the command of the scout leader, they march or stop, turn right or left. They listen and obey the command right on the beat. 3 times in verses 18, 20, and 23, similar words express. At the Lord's command, the Israelites set out, and at his command, they encamped. I would love to live such a straightforward and simple life. Why do I think that way? I have friends who are dealing with their treatment plans for cancer. These questions come up. For example, should I take the surgery or not? What are the odds for recovery? Will it ruin my quality of life without adding more months or years to my life? Is the chemotherapy worse than the disease? Can I tolerate the side effects? Will the radiation treatment damage my other organs? Is there a diet plan to keep me nourished while I am undergoing treatment? Many difficult decisions to weigh upon. We pray and pray. There is no voice from heaven giving us a simple and direct answer. On top of the life-threatening illness, there's the extra burden of analysis and decision. Yes, I'd rather watch God's cloud. When churches embark, say, on a building program, there are more opinions than we can handle. Some people focus on the faith factor and boldly envision a grand scale of the church building. Some people highlight the love factor and mercifully reduce the debt burden to the minimum. Who's right? Can God just shout down an answer and tell us to move on? I hope so. I would like very much so. But that seldom happens. Yes, I'd rather watch God's cloud. What conclusion can I draw from this devotional? When there's no urgency to make a decision, I would rather delay and continue waiting on the Lord. When a group of God-fearing people pray together, God will move in their midst to arrive at a consensus. It takes patience and humility. How long? Similar to what the passage says, it can be a long time, verse 19. It may only be a few days, verse 20. It may be just overnight, verse 21. Or it may be 2 days or a month or a year, verse 22. It is not for us to decide, God decides. But if it is an urgent decision to be made, like a medical decision, I trust God to work with the experts and guide their thoughts for my benefit. In my skin cancer basal cell carcinoma situation, my family doctor referred me to a famous dermatologist whom I didn't know at all. After the first surgery, this doctor referred me to another famous cosmetic surgeon to do a required second operation. When all arrangements had been made, a friend of mine researched these two doctors for me and found them to be first-rate doctors in their field of expertise. God's hand was in it, and I thank God for making things work together for my well-being. In life, I need to trust God and obey. That is why I pray daily for everyone on my cancer patient list. Perhaps together we can watch God's cloud. And we are daily watching God's cloud. Have patience, my friend. May God be with you and bless you abundantly. See you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you.